finally, it is game one, Jeen versus Marko. A sponsored show match, a regular 2 mode. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Black Pandas. Map pick not by the Duke, but by Jeen. Jeen won the dice roll, boys. Jeen won the dice roll and picked a Speed Demon. Jeen versus Marko, Sove versus Sove. Top left spawn for the yellow player, Jeen. The bottom right spawn for the red player, Marko. Both players should be hot and ready to go because Jeen, I believe, is on a winning streak. I think the last person he beat was Osama in regular 2 mode, and before that he beat Legend back to back. And this series was scheduled to happen, I believe, a month ago, but we were unable to make it happen. Marko, bottom right, the red player, also just won the Blitz 2v2 Mania tournament together with Latov. No one other than Latov. So yeah, he's coming off a win as well. The 2v2 Mania, was it yesterday? I think the finals was yesterday, so yeah. Both players should not be rusty at all. Meanwhile, Jeen got droned and the miner driving over or can it make it? It's on 1 HP. It will make it just in time to the service depot. Marko did not get droned. Jeen still has the drone out. I think he's not going for it because the service depot is already out. Double war factory built for Jeen. Marko's on double war. Same amount of miners. Nothing too shabby going on the map yet. Tanks are out for Marko while Jeen gets droned again. Saves the miner. Was it the same miner? No, it's a different one. Oh, if Marko had droned this one, it might have died. Anyways, Jeen's on the gems in the middle. Marko is there. No ref yet. One miner will head over to the gems. Marko switching over to tanks earlier than Jeen. Jeen went an extra miner from the war, and with the ref, he's 2 miners ahead. Once the ref is out for Marko, he will be on 7 miners, 1 miner less than Jeen. He is broke though. He's unable to bring out the ref. There's the ref, and this miner needs to go back. Yup, there it is. Looking to drone. A miner is Jeen or a tank. Will he go for a tank? He will go for a tank. Finish miners with tanks. 3 war factories each. Marko are tanking by 2, down by 1 miner. Jeen's only with 1 miner on gems, while Marko's on 2. Doggies go at each other in the middle. Jeen's doggies win it. Four wars for the boys. No MCV move yet. Marko has moved to top right. Jeen has not moved yet. Jeen 2 miners ahead of Marko. Engagement here in the middle. Doggies in the back. Marko will run over the doggies. Marko's out tanking. Marko's out tanking. Heading over to the miners here in the middle. Doggies being brought out for Marko as well. Marko's still out tanking. Looking to take game number 1. It's looking good for Marko. More miners to kill here at the bottom. Miners trying to hide underneath that cliff. Tanks from Jeen going in 1 by 1. Sentry out. Jeen now down to 5 miners. What is Jeen trying to snipe these reinforcements coming in for Marko? And he does. He does so brilliantly. But eventually Marko will have the advantage. Drones being brought by Jeen, and we've seen Jeen's drone win it for him, or even turning tables for him. Miners do not get droned. 3 drones go down. A tank gets droned, and we still have 2 tanks here. Top right for Jeen. Down to 6 miners. 3 tanks at the top. Gets a miner kill. 3 tanks will be traded for that miner. And another tank from Marko. Drones go down. If we are to believe the unit counter, Marko is on 5 wars, 18 tanks. Jeen's on 15 drones. Jeen goes down, GG is called. Game 1 goes to Marko. Oh, my bad. My bad. Marko to game 1. To call. Next map. That's a lot of drones indeed. First to... Oh, no. It's first to 7. Thank you. Thank you, Valeria. It's a first to 7. Best out of 13. Oof.
Player defeated.
That was some horrible lag. Jeen versus Marko, game number 2. This looks better. It's been the second day that this tunnel, the German tunnel, is not working out. We're over on a different tunnel. This is map pick by Jeen. To call, Rendler 2 mode. This is the best out of 13, first to 7. Thank you, Valeria. Stove versus Stove action, game number 2. Let's bring out the oil counter. To call, beautiful map. Right side spawn for Marko, the yellow player. I'm sorry, Jeen, the yellow player on the right side. We've got Marko, the red player on the left side. Red player is Marko on the left. Yellow player is Jeen on the right side. Jeen with the 2 first map picks. He won the dice roll to start off the series on Speed Demon. Marko took it, so that's why he's picked the map for the second game as well. Drones are out for the boys. Dogs trying to bait that drone to go near that hut. Here comes the drone from Jeen. Gets the miner from Marko. Marko is not building service depot. Oh, it's already ready. Okay, never mind. The queue did not update there. But if you haven't noticed yet, at the top of your screen we have the queue. The production queue. As you can see, Jeen's 50% on that war factory. If that drone went in, he might have needed to cancel that war factory and go for a service depot. So that's a new addition to the unit counter scoreboard. On the right side of your screen, you have a new eco counter. That's the money spent underneath the eco in grayish color. That's the money spent So at the moment, they've both spent $21,000. Pretty equal. Soon we'll keep stats on it from will the player that spent the most money win the game as well. How many times will that be the case? Meanwhile, 5 miners each. Marko is on triple war, boys. Triple. Jeen still on 2. 5 miners each. Marko looking to catch up. Jeen's the one out tanking at the moment, surprisingly. Stretching towards the next ore patch. Marko is there. Jeen is there as well. Q is awesome. Thank you, Valeria. Yeah. MCV cell on 2 wars from Mr. Jeen's gonna repair this Mayan ruins. What is this? Mayan ruins, indeed. And he will garrison this building. Doggies left behind. Oh, Jeen left all of his doggies behind. Marko now out dogging. Marko is now out dogging. Jeen lost a lot of doggies there, but Jeen has rebuilt his doggies, has retrained them. 2 tank split from Marko here on the right side. Jeen goes in, looking to get a miner kill. Did not get the miner kill. 2 tank splits. 2 tank split on a miner. Can Marko get that miner? He will not. I don't think so. Trying to run away. Nope. Does not get it. Jeen still out tanking. 17 to 16. The Doof repeats it a million times. Don't worry, Sep. I will repeat it a million times for you as well. Let's go. Important. Ref goes down. Marko takes the fight. Marko surprisingly winning that fight here. But his ref is all the way over here. At this time and moment, Marko is splitting on the right side as well. Gets this injured miner. 1 HP. Jeen saves it. They're both on 6. This hut will go down. Looking good for Marko somehow again. Oh, now this miner will go down. And another. Yeah, Jeen's in trouble. Jeen's in trouble. Marko's out tanking by so many. Yeah, Jeen's in trouble, boys. Jeen's in trouble. It was looking good for Jeen the entire game. Just after getting that ref, he never recovered. Never recovered after taking that important ref here from Marko. Marko taking that fight and stayed ahead the entire time. Now taking the ore at the top. Just running over those. Yeah, Elite comes out. That's GG. Elite will seal the deal for Marko. Jeen goes down. It's a quick 2-0 for Marko. Hack freezes over. It's 2-0 to Marko. Game number 3, here we go. Jeen versus Marko, game number 3. A sponsored show match. Tumo, let's go. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Black Pandas, bringing us a best of the 13, first to 7. Map pick by Jeen. This is the 3rd map pick in a row for Jeen. Hack freeze is over, no gems mid. Tumo. Another Sov versus Sov. Jeen versus Marko. Marko ahead, 2-0. This is a first to 7, best out of 13. Special request from Sep, there it is. And it will not go away this game. First to 7, let's go. Sep, I'm just joking, but there it is. Top right spawn for Marko, the red player. Bottom left spawn for Jeen, the yellow player. Drones are out for the boys. Here's the drone from Marko. Can he get something? Looking to find a miner. Jeen looking to defend. Where's Jeen's drone? It's over here. No, that's a dog. Here's the drone from Marko. Gets the miner. Jeen doing everything he could to try and stop that drone from getting into that miner, but now needs to bring out the service depot. There it is. Saves the miner. Marko microing his miners and able to put that ref over here. One spot left. Is he gonna fit it? Is it gonna fit? Yeah, it's gonna fit. Never mind. Dude said nothing. The dude said absolutely nothing. Second war comes out for Jeen. Another miner. Marko has already switched to tanks. Drone fails for Jeen. Will not force a service depot out of Marko. So Marko, a couple of seconds ahead on Jeen there. Jeen was forced to bring that service depot out. And here comes the third war for Marko. Not too far behind Jeen with the third war as well. So, no. Here comes the drone. Fails again. Tried to get this miner from behind. The drones are just not working for Jeen this time. I don't know why. He's so good at controlling those drones. Ay, that drone is almost dead. Can he still get value with this drone on 1 HP? Ah, that sneaky Connie here. Oh, ooh, 1 tank. What is this lonely tank gonna do? And a doggy. A lot of drones. 1 tank here on the right side. Oh, Marko went for a miner. No, not enough. No, the ult is not gonna get the... Oh, what are these miners shooting at? Oh, the drones are not work. Are they working for Jeen now? What are these miners shooting at? This miner got drones. Tank is drones. Okay, Jeen keeping Marko preoccupied with the drones. Miners still drones. Miners being put back to work. A lot of units force shooting for Marko for some reason. Marko's on 9 miners, Jeen on 10, still bringing out the drones. Very annoying, this miner on half HP. Sir Doof, can I ask an irrelevant question? When Osama versus Marko played for Blue... When did they play? They did not. Osama was 20 minutes late, and I forfeited him. Can't find the game. Really wanted to see Osama. Me too, bro. But at one point... I don't take that anymore. Players being late and wasting everybody's time. I was already live, bro, waiting 20, almost 25 minutes. That's just not done. I won't take that anymore. It's not fun. Everybody was waiting on that game to happen. Anyways. Here comes Marko. He's drone, but he's getting the MCV. A lot of miners here grouped up, so for the pickings here for Marko, gets a miner. Jeen down to 8. Miners everywhere going down. Chasing is Marko as well. This will cripple Jeen. Down to 5 miners, Jeen. He's on 5 wars, 5 miners. It's not gonna work. Even if you're gonna do only drones, it's not gonna work for you. He brought 2 miners in to shoot the drones, yeah. That's too many tanks. Early game drones did not work out for Jeen, and his drone strat did not work for him on Hack. It is 3-0. And now that thing is stuck up there. Oh man, Sub, what did you make me do? It's 3-0. Let me get rid of that. Can I get rid of it? Poltergeist. Now that first to 7 is stuck up there for some reason. Hold on. Poltergeist. Poltergeist. Where is it? Poltergeist over here. It is 3-0 for Marko. Here we go. Game number 4. Bug.
Player defeated.
Okay, Marko had a bug, so we're gonna try it again. It's fine. He had a mouse bug. Jeen versus Marko, game number 4. Sponsored show match, regular 2 mode. Thanks to our sponsor, Mr. Black Pandas. Jeen versus Marko. Poltergeist is the map pick. Relative mode. So versus so. Top left spawn, Marko, the red player. Bottom right spawn, Jeen, the yellow player. 1 oil each. Must be from yesterday. I'm sorry, NVD. What do you mean? Must be from yesterday. Are you? Yeah, they kill the drones fast and take ages to die. Good idea. Must be from. What is from yesterday, NVT? I'm not following. Explain it to the dude, please. Oh, the bug. Oh yeah. Marko gets droned. Unable to drone Jeen. The drone from Marko is here. Did not go in yet. Marko saves the miner. Uses the service depot to stretch. Service depot comes out for Jeen. He did not get droned. Preemptive service depot. Standard in his build on Poltergeist, it seems. Lovely stretch from Jeen also to the next patch of ore. Marko is there, needs the ref. There it is. Jeen will not go ref yet. He will go double war first and then a ref. Marko already on double war. Marko is ahead. Somehow. Okay. Is he ahead? Slightly different builds. Jeen will be... No, Mark is not ahead. Mark is not ahead. Here comes the ref. Jeen is one miner ahead of Marko. Marko is one war factory ahead of Jeen. That's the difference here. That's the trade that one of them has done. Well, you know the trade. Marko goes an extra war instead of a miner. Jeen goes an extra miner instead of a war. So that's the trade there. Bridge has been destroyed by Marko. P. Saris in the house. VIP. Sponsor VIP. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Mr. P. Saris, welcome back to the stream. To the show match. Regular 2 mode this time though. Top, we have a split from Jeen. Bottom, nothing at the bottom. Just a drone. Marko is preoccupied with that drone though. Jeen has taken off. He's on 4 war factories, going 5th, stretching all the way to the top with war factories, it seems. Marko stretching all the way to the right side with war factories. Marko has pushed in with a split at the bottom. Don't think he got anything. Jeen's gonna repair the tank at the top. Huge split from Marko. Manchester is here. Let's go. Welcome back. Drone here from Jeen. I thought Jeen was going to repair this tank. Maybe he TT'd the tanks, so it came off of the service depot. No splits at the bottom, as far as I can see. Miners will long distance the gems. Marko sold MCV. Where's his MCV at? I think Marko sold. I don't see anything. Yeah, I think Marko sold. Jeen sold as well. Jeen, both of them sold. Marko is out tanking. Jeen is out doggying. So this is the moment Jeen has been waiting for. Jeen still has doggies, but a forward barracks from Marko. And he will replenish his doggies. Got more doggies right there. Marko down to 3 war. He sold 2. Jeen's still on 5. Jeen's going broke. Marko is producing. Should Jeen is that broke. Jeen is that broke. Needs to... Oh, he never built a ref here, boys. He never did build a ref at the top. So the nearest ref is this one. Trying to get this ref. Not sure if he's gonna get it. We're gonna have a look just now. 1 HP ref. Saves it. Meanwhile, top right. Jeen is out tanking by 3. Sells a war. He's also on 3 wars now, so he sold 2. He sold 2 war factories. He is out tanking by 3. Marko has more doggies. Marko has more doggies. Jeen's broke again. Yeah, this ref is just so far away. Marko is now gonna long distance as well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is very far away. Marko's catching up in tank numbers. Here comes Jeen. Jeen throws away 1 tank. Connie's up front for Jeen. There's a lot of doggies here for Marko. 48. 48. Look at the total eco spend. Marko has spent 2k more. No, 1k more than Jeen. Look how close that total eco is. Indeed. 86,000 now for 87,000 now for Jeen. Jeen has now spent only $300 more than Mark. It's practically even indeed. We've got a split now. We've got a split from Marko at the bottom. Is he doing that because Jeen is splitting? No, he's doing it out of his own. Jeen sends a couple of tanks at the bottom. Marko trying to prevent Jeen from getting the ore there, I think. Yeah, the ore is running out, boys. The ore is running out. This is the only patch of ore still reasonably untouched. Marko has mined up all the ore at the top, so he only has the bottom left. So they might fight for this ore. This ore might be the difference to who's gonna win it. Jeen has spent more money. 96,000. Marko has now spent 95. Who has more? Marko has more. Jeen has 37 dogs now. Marko has 24. My goodness. Crazy. Marko has more tanks. Jeen has ore at the top? Not anymore. It's done. It's done. Only this is left. Jeen has a miner here. Marko has 4 miners coming to get this ore. Engagement at the bottom. Jeen's miner goes down. Marko keeps on pushing. Jeen's miner's now arriving. Miners up front for Marko. Marko fighting. Marko might take this fight at the bottom. Will he? There's still miners here. Is Marko winning at the bottom? I don't think so. I think it's pretty even, but Marko's miner will mine that ore. It's not a lot though. It's not a lot. It's not gonna make the difference, I think. Down to 1 war. Mr. Jeen. Marko still has 2 war factories. This miner needs to make it back home though. This miner needs to make it back home. Otherwise, yeah, it's not gonna make any difference. Marko might have mined it, but never caught that ore. Marko slightly ahead and money spent. 3 tanks coming to reinforce. Is it enough? Doggy's here for Jeen. Clicking down the tanks is Marko. Marko will win the fight at the bottom. Marko wins the fight at the bottom. Now out tanking by 4. Top side. Nothing happened top side. More tanks being sent to the bottom. There's still ore here. Top side. Connie's up front for Jeen. Split at the bottom. Marko out tanking by 5. Out tanking by 5. Money spent. Practically even again. Marko spending just $900 more than Jeen. What a game. What a game. This miner again. This miner will not make it, and it just mined up the money there. Marko, will he win at the bottom? More tanks being added to the split at the bottom. Marko needs more tanks to reinforce at the bottom. He sends a few. These are the only tanks that I've seen battle. Oh, veteran goes down. Jeen now looking good at the bottom. Marko down to 3 miners. Jeen down to 3 miners. Oh man, practically even. They messed up the ore in that fight indeed, Spot indeed. Welcome back, Spot. I hope you're doing well. Marko only out tanking by 3 now. He was out tanking by 5 earlier. $11,000 spent by Jeen. I'm sorry, by Marko. Oh, 111,000. I'm sorry, 111,000 by Marko. 110,000 now by Jeen. $1,500 difference in the money spent. It's only at the bottom that they have fought. Top side has not seen battle in a long time. More tanks being sent at the bottom though by Marko. Open to win it at the bottom and maybe push in. Marko's original army already winning the fight for him. And now reinforcements. Bottom side's gonna lose for Jeen. Jeen's gonna send more to the bottom. But at the top he has a lot of Connies, but that's it. Yeah, Marko not going in at the top. he practically has no more tanks at the top. Meanwhile, at the bottom, this miner again needs to make it home, though. Oh, the veteran being targeted. Is this miner gonna make it back home for Marko? Marko now outtanking by 8. Million Connies at the top. Million Connies. 63 Connies by Jeen at the top. Are the Connies gonna win it for him? Are the Connies gonna win it from Connies? Melt buildings, boys. Connies, these are RA2 Connies. Barracks has been sold by Marko. $51 Connies remain. Marko now with 22 Connies of his own. Still out tanking by 9. Connies up front for Marko. A miner here as well. 48 Connies for Jeen. Marko only has 1 war. Connies down to 24. Miners here on the left side. Marko takes the fight. Who's winning? Jeen has 22 tanks. Does he have them in front though? Yeah, Jeen is now out tanking. The Connies swung it slightly in his favor. Man, oh man, the Connies has swung it slightly in his favor now all of a sudden. Jeen out tanking by 4. Marko's the one who has spent $1,000 more than Jeen. Here comes more Connies, 23. Out tanking is Jeen. Is this Jeen's game to put him on the scoreboard? $15-minute game on Poltergeist. Marko now pumping out the Connies. Nothing else going on the map, boys. Barracks and War Factory up front. Connies up front for Marko. Staying behind the miners, Marko. Looking good for Jeen. Jeen finally takes it. 15-minute game. Connies winning it for Jeen. He's on the scoreboard. 3-1 the score. Marko for the first time. This series will pick a map. Arctic Circle. Jeen will veto Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle is the first veto of the series. Fjord. Arctic Circle has been banned. Fjord will be the next map. Game number 5. Game number 5, Jeen versus Marko. Jeen's on the scoreboard, boys. Jeen has brought it back, boys. 3-1 the score. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Black Pandas. Best of the 13, first to 7. Map pick by Marko. It is Fjord. It was not his original map pick, though. He picked Arctic Circle. That one got vetoed by Jeen. Both players had 2 vetoes. Jeen using one veto remaining for Jeen. 2 remaining for Marko. So versus so on Fjord. I think last game on Poltergeist, Marko spent the most money, unable to win. So that's one for the stats. On the left side, we've got doggies going at each other. Marko winning the doggy battle. Jeen's gonna leave one behind on the bridge. Yeah. Marko wins it. Marko able to scout now. Top side. Drone is out. Nope. Does not get the opening of that war factory. Bottom side spot of bottom spawn for Marko, the red player. The drone does not get the opening of that war either. Top side spawn for Jeen, the yellow player. So both players unable to scout the opening of the war factory. Jeen defends against the drone. Where's the drone from Jeen? Oh, I got killed by the sentry. So no more drones on the map either. Marko likes map where it's cold. He's cold-blooded Finnish guy. Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah. Might be, yeah. That's a good, that's a good, what do you say? Man, I'm lost for words. I don't remember what I was about to say. That's a good observation. Marko loving cold maps, indeed. Coincidence. That's the word I was looking for. Coincidence. It's a difficult word. Bell Labs are out for the boys. Who else is in chat? Curly. 007 is here. Curly, welcome back. P-Saris is here. Who else is in chat? Let me know who else is in chat, boys. Enjoying our Thursday evening. It's almost weekend, boys. The Doof can't wait for the weekends. The Doof has had a tough and busy week at work and needs some time off. I have a birthday party tomorrow evening where I'm heading to. Doof's not gonna drink. I'm gonna drive there, so.
Kirov reporting.
Not allowed to drink. Kirov out for Jeen. Iron Curtain out for Jeen. Marko's Iron Curtain 10 seconds before Jeen's MCV move. Yep, MCV move to the island for Marko. The naval is not out yet for Jeen. Now it is. Kirov out for Marko. Still here. Valeria's still here. Let's go. We have Tank 7 reporting in YouTube. Brett is here. Been a couple of weeks of tournaments and matches. Yes, sir. Been a great couple of weeks. Yeah, I agree. We are... This week, we are streaming every day. It is Thursday. We're going to stream tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday as well. What is this? Oh. Oh. I was afraid this amphibious transporter was going to be targeted. Lurking at work. To the tower. Let's go. Thank you, bro. Scorpion is out to counter this Kirov. Both of them have the same idea. The Kirov is here. Oh, I see only 2 tanks, Marko. Oh my goodness gracious. A Desperado I see here. Jeen still has 3 tanks. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh, still 1 tank here. Jeen has not used his Iron Curtain. He needs to be in position though. Kirov heading over to this MCP. It's gonna force an undeploy, and the Kirov's gonna take down the ref. This is an important ref for Jeen, but more importantly, he has an Iron Curtain that's ready that he can pop in Marko's face. Yeah, this ref is gonna go down. There's an War Factory there as well. Here comes the IC from Jeen. Where's the Kirov going? Marko! Oh my god, what? Jeen gets nothing. The Kirov has overshot the everything here. What the fuck? That Kirov just... I don't know. It overshot everything. Absolutely everything. Oh man.
What is going on, Doofus? What is going on, Doofus? What is going on, Doofus?
I know, right?
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Don't you hate it when you aim for something and just ends up in somebody's hair? Anyways, here we go. War Factory. Oh my god. And here comes the IC. Goes for the nuclear reactor. Can he get it? Gets it. Gets the Bell Lab as well. So this Iron Curtain and Nuke. G is gonna be low power for quite some time. That Kirov, that OP Kirov from Marko. Absolutely everything it could have got, it did not. But is Marko still ahead? I would think so. 3 War Factories, I see, ticking away. Jeen heavily low power, 760 in the minus there. Is he building Battle Lab first to get the nuclear reactor out? Fortune's Chaos with the raid. Thanks a lot, bro. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well. Not long now for Fortune's Chaos Matt. Ooh, watch out for that NG. Ooh, NG, 1 HP. Oh, man. Is that NG gonna repair this bridge? Where's that NG going? Has everything been set up for Rotterdam, Mr. FC Matt? Still low power. Jeen, even more low power. The Bell Lab is out, so he's building the nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor is out. Iron Curtain will be ready for Jeen in 40 seconds. Jeen has drones for what? Marko has drones for what? There's absolutely nothing here to... Only miners to drone. Not much else. Here comes the drones. Drones will clear out the desolators and then the tanks can go in. Jeen has a lot of tanks on the island. Might have had this war factory primary a long time. IC is ready for Jeen. What can he do? Pops it on only 2. Only 2 tanks. There's 16 tanks here for Marko. Yeah, Marko's gonna get the IC. Yeah, not looking good for Jeen. Marko looking to be... Oh, and the elite pops out of nowhere for Jeen. Mine is going down. Marko needs to click on that elite. Does not get the elite kill. The elite is still alive. 1 HP elite. Oh, the elite is alive. And another elite. Another elite. Yeah, drones are needed from Marko to counter, but there is tech outpost. Here comes the nuke. 2 elites for Jeen. Jeen's still in it. Here comes the nuke. 2 wars and a ref? No, on the lab. Lab, nuclear reactor. Only the lab. He gets only the lab. Shouldn't he have gone for the 2 wars? Well, Marko is on $11 million, boys. $11 million for Marko. Jeen's on 4K. Chasing down the tanks at the top. Iron Curtain will be ready for Jeen in 4 minutes. The tanks going down. 5 tanks remain. Nuke from Marko. Nuke for Marko. Ready soon. What's he going for? He can take out absolutely every ref here, I think, if he nukes the MCV. Well, what will you do? What will you do? Iron Curtain almost ready for Jeen. Nukes the MCV? Yeah. Nukes the MCV, gets everything around it, so these miners have no ref. A new ref comes out. Well done, Jeen. Well done. Iron Curtain from Jeen will be ready soon, and also that of Marko. 50 seconds for both. Flights, hotel, and tickets. Let's go. Fortune's Chaos Matt is ready for Rotterdam. Let's go. Oof. 1 elite goes down. 1 elite goes down. Yuri's being at... Oh my goodness. Oh, Jeen missed the Q there. Oh, Jeen lost both elites. Oh man. Maybe this Yuri caught him off guard. There's an amphibious transporter with a couple of tanks here on the nuke. You might get the nuke, but it won't win you the game. Can he get the nuke? 1 HP catches the nuke. I need another elite. Pops out of nowhere. The elite. Jeen getting so many elites. He has 10 tanks here in the middle. Comes another nuke from Jeen. Pretty good nuke, but yeah, he has nothing. He doesn't have much, boys. He doesn't have much. Marko still has 10k in the bank. Jeen, 2k. He's got tanks, 3 tanks in total. Eventually, Marko's gonna take it, but wow, what a game. Jones being IC'd. 3 tanks, that's all you got. Mine is being droned. There's not much on this island anymore. Iron Curtain will be ready soon for Jeen, but he has... Yeah, he doesn't have much. 3 tanks. Connies will get the ref. Marko has 25 tanks. Oh man, tanks being droned everywhere still. Oh man, there's drones connecting, dude. 2 tanks still droned. God, those drones getting so much value. I see popped on 2 tanks.
Player defeated.
Jeen goes down. It is... Is it 4-1? It's 4-1 for Marko.
What's going on, doofus? What is 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 going... Oh my god.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! Ponzil, thanks for the follow.
Doofus, what is going on, doofus? 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 What is going... Oh my god.
Fortress Chaos, thanks for the raid once again. And new Jita and SVK, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Marko's now up 4-1, boys. Taking it on Fjord. Another good game. And we're heading now to game number 6. Jeen's map pick. Here we go. Jeen versus Marko, game number 6. Doofus, will you enter yourself into a tournament at some time soon? I'm an intermediate player, boys. If there's an intermediate tournament, I'll surely join. But usually, we organize the intermediate tournaments ourselves, so then I would prefer to cast and stream the games instead of playing myself. But yeah, if there's somebody else organizing an intermediate tournament, I will surely join. Map picked by Jeen. This is the path of more traveled. Right side spawn for Jeen, the yellow player, Soviet Iraq. Left side spawn for Marko, the red player, also Soviet Iraq. We have 3 oils, 1 in the front, 2 in the back, and an airport for the boys. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and 1 up front. And the airport is over here for Jeen. 2 patches of gems off the oil and middle gems as well. They can fight over that if they want. No France on this map this time. There's a drone from... Oh, the drone from Jeen goes down. There was a hidden sentry here from Marko, and this hut was garrisoned. Here's a second one. Second one does go in. Marko already had the service depot ready. Jeen... Excuse me. Well, Jeen already built his service depot, has it in the middle for the double drone attack from Marko. He was anticipating that. He will save this miner. Streamer versus streamer. We did that once. Back. Oh, that was during lockdown days. We did a streamer versus streamer. I think MJ, Matt, Lloyd, and I played. Maybe the sheriff as well. But that was a long time ago. We haven't done a streamer versus streamer in a long time. Wecky Mother, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Pushing at the bottom here is Marko. 7 tanks, 2 war factories, and a miner up on Jeen. Jeen is somehow falling behind so badly. He's teching up. Maybe that's why. Jeen going for quick tech. Meanwhile, Marko's on double war. Airport goes down from Jeen. Marko looking to overwhelm with the production. Jeen just needs to hold for another 4 minutes and turn tables when the Iron Curtain is ready. Always a pleasure to support the CNC community. There you go. Let's go. Thanks a lot, Wecky Mother. Yeah, you've joined the right channel. We have tournament games going on as well at the moment. Tomorrow we have tournament games. This is a show match between 2 S-class players, Jeen and Marko. Best of 13, first to 7. Tomorrow we will continue the tournament that we have going on, Heroes Revenge mode. Drones are being prepared by Jeen. Meanwhile, tanks here at the bottom looking to snipe a miner. Seems like Marko has stacked up as well. I see a Kirov on his side. Kirov up front. Iron Curtain almost ready for Jeen. 5 seconds till the Iron Curtain. Iron Curtain comes out for Marko as well. I see is popped on drones. Where are the drones going? Going towards the miners, it seems. Drones get miners. Service depots needed. A second one comes out for Marko. Meanwhile, Jeen pushes in through the middle, looking good. Jeen cutting off Marko. Well, is it looking good? I think if Marko turns around, Marko will take the fight now. The Huts wanted for Marko there. Is Marko going to lose a miner? 1 miner goes down for Marko. 2 miners die. Here comes the Kirov. Kirov's going to get this oil for sure. 2 miner kills for Jeen with that IC drones. Both players now on 4 miners. Kirov gets an oil and that's it. Next Iron Curtain will be ready for Marko in 1 minute. Marko is on 5 miners, double war factory. Jeen is on 4 miners, double war. Lost an whatchamacallit? An oil as well, oil derrick. Here comes the drones. Two miners get drone for free. I see drones. Oh, Marko's drone goes down. Marko's IC goes down. He's not without an IC. The drone should clean up. Marko's drones. Oh, Marko's IC went down just in time for Jeen there. Marko was waiting to get drone and use the IC, but did not expect his Iron Curtain to go down like that. Now the turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. Marko is without an IC. Jeen. Does Jeen have money? No, he does not. Jeen's broke. Marko's broke. Both of them are broke. No, the turns have not tabled. But Jeen's the one with an Iron Curtain. Marko has not. Marko does not have an Iron Curtain. Where are these flags going? The turns. Flags. 1 HP. Where are these flags going? Oh, there's a Desert bomb in them. I was wondering, why are these flags going there? Iron Curtain is ready for Jeen. Will he pop it right here, right now? He doesn't need to. Is he gonna win this one? That's himself going in. 1 HP. Oh my goodness, these tanks are so horribly damaged. His Iron Curtain is ready. He needs to watch out. The turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. I see. Oh my goodness. The drones jumped the gun. Only one has been IC'd. Not the best Iron Curtain from Jeen, but he's out tanking. Is he? Where are the tanks? Oh, there are tanks here in the back for Marko. Why isn't his tanks up front? Okay, he's calling them now. Okay, Jeen has a lot of tanks here at the bottom. Gets a power plant, which is not important. There's a nuclear reactor out for Marko, so he doesn't feel that. Marko's Iron Curtain will be ready in 10 seconds. What's in here? That's so nice deployment. Iron Curtain is ready. Marko groups up. Gets 8 tanks or 7. Oh man, the turns have tabled again. This time for Marko. Gets the Iron Curtain kill. MCV will go down next. Huge hit from the red player. Huge, huge. Look at how many Connies there are all of a sudden. Marko's out tanking by 9. Oh man, what a game. What a game again. So close. A 10-minute game. GG Cold. Turns have tabled twice. And Marko takes the win. It's 5-1.
Yo, Duke, we got the file.
Yo.
What's up?
It's 5-1 the score. Marko in a very comfortable lead. My goodness. Very, very comfortable lead for Marko. Jeen is be right back.
Oh boy, dude.
Holy shit. Damn, son.
There it is.
Dorado descent. Here we go. Again, Jeen turntables here. Dorado descent. Oh. 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 Okay. Here we go, Dorado. Jeen versus Marko. Jeen versus Marko. Redler 2 mode. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Mr. Black Pandas. Map picked by Jeen. It is Jeen's Descent. Dorado Descent. Redler 2 mode. And yes, your eyes have not deceived you. Marko is gonna play it as ally. That is a huge respect to Jeen's OP drone strat. Marko does not want to deal with it. Marko just wants to play ally. The top left spawn for Jeen, the yellow Soviet player. Bottom right spawn for Marko going allied. What? Oh, yep, that's right, Booba. Oh, Marko does not want to deal with the drone shenanigan here. Marko's killing it indeed. Mark's prepared. Mayen is here. The tables have turned. No, the turns have tabled. That is how we do it. It's gonna be interesting. What fun seeing Marko mixing it up. Indeed, Brett. Let's see if this is gonna work out for Marko. I'm sure he just doesn't want to deal with the drone strat from Jeen. So versus Sova. Jeen's drone strat is pretty OP. Jeen's still going for the drones. Rockies are out for the allied players. First drone goes down. You can't go Harrier either. Oh, one tank gets droned. Doggies being given away by Marko there. He's pulling an ad strat. Let's go. Ad in the house. Ult the war and hope for the best. Boudreaux says. Well, there are 2 wars though. There are 2 wars. The Grizzlies are here. Marko's only on 4 miners. The pressure's on Jeen switching over to Rhino, so he might not do... Well, he will not do the drone strat versus an ally player. And who would blame him? I think going Rhinos is just OP as well. But Marko respecting that drone strat from Jeen. I love to see it. Double out. Oh, there you go, Boudreaux. I'm sorry. I didn't think of that. Staying behind. Trying to stay behind that para. 1 miner goes down. Marko gets some value, but is he gonna win this fight? Is he gonna win this fight? Man, Grizzlies suck. Oh my goodness. Not even half HP. Sentries everywhere. Gets 1 run. 2. Oh, okay. Now the turns have tabled. Marko sticking around and it paid off. He gets an elite out of nowhere. Drones? Are there drones coming out now for Jeen? Marko needs to save his elite. There is a veteran. The veteran is almost dead though. The veteran is almost dead. Here comes an para. Drones go down. Is Jeen in trouble here? Is Jeen in trouble? Looking at Marko's base. Did he sell or did he move? Where's the MCV? I think he sold. I think... No, Marko has not sold. Where's his MCV? Over here. Never mind. It's here. 1 tank gets droned. Oh, 2. Jeen has 6 rhinos out. Marko has 11 grizzlies. 1 of them elite. Marko pushing on in. The elite is kind of up front. Taking some... Ooh, get some miner? Get some miner. The elite is up front now. Marko needs to watch out. Another miner goes down. Huge value for the red player. Grizzlies OP. Bottom right. Nothing. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the MCV? Yeah. I thought something was going on bottom right. Yeah, the MCV is there. Huge for Marko. Jeen's down to 3 wars. Jeen's down to 3 wars. Comes the drone. Can he get the elite? Gets... Not the elite. Trying to get the elite. Jeen desperately tries to send the drones into that elite. One tank. Drones getting value. Marko doing everything to protect that elite, and those drones are hitting. 1 more miner goes down. The elite will go home to defend. Meanwhile, all the miners will go down. Another elite comes out. The veteran, the almost dead veteran, goes elite, and the MCV is there for the taking. Meanwhile, on the right side, where's the elite? Where has the elite gone? The elite is here. The elite dead. Marko. Holy shit, no way. Don't tell me. The base trade from Jeen. Can he win it? Where's he going? Where's he going? He needs a flag. Oh, he's got drones incoming. He needs flags. He's got no... If there was a time to win it. Oh, he's down to 4 tanks. No, I thought he might have had it there. At one point, he had like 8 tanks. I thought he might have wrecked here, but no. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Damn close though. But yeah, he's got no miners. He's that broke. Nothing's no. 4 tanks. That's it. 5 tank. 1 more tank comes out of the ward. That's gonna be it. Tacking up is Marko. GG is called. Marko is on match point. 6-1. The score. The allied switch worked out for Marko versus Jeen's Dorado pick. Match point 6-1. My goodness. Divide freezes over. Marko still has both vetoes.
Tech building captured. Player defeated.
Once in a while we load and it's just so laggy, it's weird. Let's try it again.
Tech building captured.
No, it's all fine. It's weird. Doesn't seem like it's the tunnel. It's just the loading. It's weird. Player defeated. Indeed. Game number 8. It is Jeen versus Marko. Let's go. And yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. Marko sticking to America for Divide freezes over. Map pick by Jeen. Divide freezes over. Yeah, it worked out last game for Marko. So he's sticking to America. Jeen sticking to Sov. It is 6-1 for Marko. Arctic Circle has been vetoed a while ago by Jeen. Marko still has 2 vetoes. Comfortable lead. This is the first to 7. It is match point for Marko. Let's have a look at the predictions. How have you guys voted? Uncle Path in the house. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, bro. Jeen on 59%. Marko on 41%. Ooh, Jeen believers in shambles. It's not over yet, though. Anything can still happen. But Marko in a comfortable lead. Top right spawn for Marko, the red player. Bottom left spawn for Jeen, the yellow player. Marko going as America, Jeen going as Soviet Iraq. Quick, we have quick Grizzlies out for Marko. He's only on 3 miners. Jeen's only on 3 miners, switching up as well. Early pressure, early pressure. Two Rockies on the oil, nothing else going on the map yet. This oil goes down. Gets a tank on his way out, Marko. Nothing else going on. Jeen's gonna chase these Grizzlies. Grizzlies are a tad bit quicker than Rhinos. Oh, are they? Are they quicker than Rhinos? I think so. Man, that pilot needs glasses. A Harrier misses. Shocker. Harrier misses. Another ref. Marko's on 5 miners. Yo, Revo is here. Let's go. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Bro, I had to delete that channel point redemption, Revo. You know I got copyright stricken. Well, I didn't get a strike, but they they demonetized the video because of that channel point. They said because I used that 5-second clip from Lionel Richie. Bro, what the fuck? Dude. There we go. Huge for Jeen here. Yeah, gets a couple of kills here on those rhinos. Looking good for Jeen. Yeah, should get more. Yeah, should just take that fight. Jeen looking good here in this engagement with those Grizzlies. Nothing else going on the map. Jeen's on triple war now. Marko on double. Not fully tech. This is regular 2 mode. He does have 2 minus. Top left. Yeah, that brings it down to 1 HP or 2 HP. Misses. Oh my goodness, those Harriers suck, bro. Those Harriers suck. Big time. Third war out for Marko. Rocky's here, chilling. Regular 2 might come to Switch too because it has mouse support built into the Joy-Cons. Let's go. If that's true, that would be awesome. Regular 2 coming to the Switch too. I highly doubt it though. I don't. Well, what I've heard is that they lost the code for the game, so unfortunately there will not be a remastered either of Regular 2. Well, I love the original game. Marko is stacking up. Battle Lab coming out soon for Marko. Then Mirages should come out. Battle Lab out for Marko. A lot of rhinos for Jeen. Ooh, Rockies go in. Got caught by that flak. I'm not sure how they lost it, Cake. That Harrier hit, finally. That's the first hit we saw all game. You don't think it's true, Malin? One can dream. Yeah, one can always dream, of course. They will mess up the remastered, yeah? Maybe. Yeah, that's the story I've been told, that they've lost the code for the game. Huge push here from Jeen, but there are Mirages in this group. There are 9 Mirages, 23 Grizzlies. Does take the top position here. From Ed? Well, Ed has been saying, I don't know who told me though. They told me this a long time ago. The Harrier misses again, bro. I don't know if Ed's the one who told me. I've heard the story come from many people, so it might have been Ed. I know Brian said it as well. So I'm not sure if there's one source, but a lot of people repeating the same story. So might be true, might not be true. I don't know for sure. I don't know people from EA, I think. Who knows? Wasn't there a couple of weeks ago they released the codes from a few games, Tiberian Sun and some other ones, I think? They did not release the one from Realm 2, right? I don't think there is. Why not release that one as well? The pilot on the Harrier is drunk. Yeah, a lot of Mirages here for Marko. We've got a split for Marko on the left side. Mirages on the minus. There's absolutely nothing here to prevent it. Are there Desos? Is there a Deso bomb in here? Yeah, there's a Deso bomb, but not enough Mirage. Ah, not even deploy. Yeah, 2 Mirages will go down. Huge here. Huge push from Marko here at the bottom. Alright. Deso Bomb goes down here. Oh man, the Deso Bombs are not working for Jeen. Deso Bombs are not working for Jeen. The drones go down as well. Marko's everywhere. Nice flat cannon. Can Jeen hold? There's a split at the bottom. Mirage is in the middle. Anything else going on? There's still a couple of Mirages here killing miners. Jeen's down to 5 miners. Jeen's in trouble. Jeen's a whole lot of trouble. But Marko might give away a lot of Grizzlies here. The Grizzlies getting caught. Mirage is coming from the top. Another miner goes down. MCV is here. Mirages will go down. Okay, Marko giving Jeen a chance here. But Jeen needs to go in now. What the hell? Marko just threw away a lot there. Jeen's still on 4 miners. More Mirages incoming. Jeen has 30 tanks. 30 tanks. Marko has the Weather Storm out though. MCV is still alive for Jeen. 30 Mirages now for Marko, but he's splitting. Marko is splitting. We've got a couple of Grizzlies here on the right side. Chasing. Gotta get another miner kill here, that's for sure, right? Surely he got. Oh, he does not. Goes a couple of Mirages away. Another miner goes down the left. Down to 4. Down to maybe 3. 2 AFK. The 2 remaining will be AFK. There's a third one here. Marko is gonna kill all of the miners. Here comes Jeen. There's gonna be a desperation push here. There's a single Mirage killing rhinos here. MCV gets sold. Jeen's in trouble. Down to 1 miner. 34 Mirages out. The last miner goes down. That's it for Jeen. Jeen's broke. Jeen is broke. Mirage is chasing. It's all over, boys. Marko's allied OP. 2 games in a row. It's not looking like Jeen's gonna come back from this one. Elite comes out. Nice Deso. Elite goes down. Raider is here. GG's cold. 7-1 the final score. Marko, my goodness. Huge. 7-1 is the final score. GG's. Goddamn. Well. Yep. What can you say? What can you say? 7-1 the final score. It was not Jeen's day. That's one thing I can say. It was not Jeen's day. Yeah, Marko just... I didn't see many mistakes out of Marko either. Yep. Let's have a look at the predictions. What were the predictions? Let's have a look. 59% on Jeen. 41 on Marko. Marko takes it. Let me select Marko's name. Well done, Marko OP tonight. Taking it 7-1. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Mr. Black Pandas, for this best under 13, first to 7. Let's